My name is Mitch and I'm about to begin a journey no one has before started on YouTube. It's not that serious. I created a YouTube channel to give a transparent view of my life and along the way show how I'm dealing with a botched surgery I got 4 years ago. So you're probably asking, why the am I in a kitchen? Best for me to give a little background of myself. So recently, life has consisted of me just putting my head down, working my butt off, trying to adult. I did get a revisional surgery for the aforementioned botched surgery 4 years ago. After the surgery, and now with recovery, my doctor has recommended set aside the one job I've been doing for nearly a decade now. That's working in restaurants, whether it's your mom and pop shop or working atop the highest building in the highest floor in Philadelphia, serving little tiny crackers with caviar. Worth noting, I've only served front of house, no actual cooking. I did a little cooking at a breakfast joint, but for the most part, I'm just the guy giving you your food. Kind of been through the whole spectrum. It's a crazy lifestyle. It really is. Fast forward to me recovering now, sitting on my couch, which is the hardest thing in the world for me to do. What the heck do I do now? And then it hit me. It's been around me my entire life, settles my crazy brain. I'm talking, of course, food. I love to cook, I love to eat, and I find peace when I am cooking. My goal is to now become a better cook. This channel will be me sharing that journey, learning to cook, and bringing you along for the ride. So this brings me to where do I start? I looked all over. I looked at Julia Child, the queen, the one who started it all. Then you have Jacques Pepin, the master of technique. Gordon Ramsay, the master of yelling. He's amazing as well. And then as I'm getting lessons from my audio teacher, super cool dude, he gave me a phenomenal idea. What about learning from the one guy who brought us an unfiltered view of life in restaurants? What about the guy who traveled the world showing different cuisines, eating anything and everything? The one guy who was unapologetically real about everything he did. I'm speaking of Anthony Bourdain. Now, I wasn't aware he made a cookbook. I bought that cookbook from his time as executive chef at Les Halles, a French bistro in which he has techniques, strategies, big classic recipes, and some of his favorites at the restaurant. This brings us to a segment.
Everybody should know how to use a knife. Use everything, waste nothing. Let's start at the beginning. It ain't that hard, okay?
In the spirit of Bourdain, I'm going to make every recipe in this book from A to Z. They are not your grandma's recipes. There are snails. There is literally a chapter called Blood and Guts. It's not just a cookbook. I've seen a few cookbooks, and this is actually Bourdain giving general ideas to begin with, from getting a good knife to how to make stocks to prepping you to make recipes, and, you know, of course, giving his classic wit. Now, there's no getting around it. The dude's chapter closed a lot sooner than a lot of us would like. It sucks, you know. That's another reason why I am doing this segment. I've battled with mental illness myself, and it's a bitch. With all the sadness he left us. When I'm watching him, I can't help but laugh and smile when he is just cracking jokes and being himself.
All wisdom is oozing out of that plate. I would stick a blunt knife in your neck with this cheese.
It's full of penicillin, man.
I feel my syphilis clearing up.
Full of spicy noodles. Saves the day.
I would like to keep his legacy alive with this segment, and I will share my experiences with you. I have talked enough. If you'd like, join my crew. The first video is up. It's gonna be there. Let's make something.